Hello and welcome to a new video. Today I want to show you around in Barcelona when it rains because there's still lots of things to do even though when the weather is not that good. So for my cozy weekend I chose a nice cafe and then I just ordered a nice coffee and a banana bread and I just went on reading. And I really like it sometimes just to go out and get some nice food and enjoy the hustle and bustle around you while still being on your own and enjoying a good book. And even though I tried not to run in the rain because I just enjoy it much better when it is nice outside, I still try to move my body a bit. And here you can see me just doing some stretches, which also feels quite good when you are seated for a long time. And sometimes on a rainy day like this, you just don't want to leave the house. So what I choose to do, I met up with a friend and we did some cooking together. And at this night, we chose to do kind of like a Asian ramen soup and also had it with some salad and some kimchi. And then I originally thought maybe we could watch a nice movie and get cozy at the sofa. But in the end, we had such good conversations. So we just kept on talking for the whole night. And it was really nice to enjoy some quality time with a friend. And what else you do on a rainy day? Of course, you go to the museum, and I chose the Cosmocaixxa, which is a science museum. And in this museum, the focus is really on everything you can discover yourself. There are lots of stations where you can join in, try something out, learn it from yourself, which is especially nice if you have children. But I have to say, I myself still really like those types of museums. And it basically went from the beginning of the world to how our earth works, the history of all animals, how the Homo sapiens came to place, and then you also discover some other science facts. Like for this, I thought really nice. You could call a phone that was completely underwater and work with the electricity of an eel. And then I think you came to my favorite part, which is the focus on the animal kingdom. And basically you started when seeing the skeleton, for example, of this fish and how it would look like. And then there was actually an aquarium where you could see this fish in real life just swimming around, which I think was just a super nice experience. And I have to say, these fish, I have a really relaxing effect on me, and I could just watch them all day, every day. And I went there when I went first actually to these animals. So it was not so crowded yet, not so many children running around and screaming because of course it was a weekend, so it was crowded. And that was really, really nice. And you even had some turtles, some alligators swimming around. You also had a lot of quite exotic birds just in the greenhouse, which you can also enter. So they were not in cages or anything. You can just watch them. And it is just overall, it was really, really beautiful to go there. Some other animals that were there were some turtles just taking their time walking around. And then you cannot quite see it well, but there was even a capybara that you can see from the distance. I just wanted to quickly pop in to explain the next two scenes a little bit better. So with a friend, I went to a show that is called Illuminescence. And it's basically a 360 experience when you go to a church. And inside we chose the option with a live choir. And they had some like a light show that come, and within this they basically explained the history of the world, of Barcelona, and of this church, basically. But I have to say, we did not know in the beginning, and we chose the version that is in Catalan, and you will see some clips where you can actually hear Catalan, which is quite a different language than Spanish. So basically I understood like the main concept, but not every word, just because I don't speak Catalan. I still have to practice this. But overall, I think it was a great experience, and there were even some German music or some German songs that they sang, which I really think is impressive that you then sing in a foreign language to you. So this is how the basilica looked without the show already starting.
Són estels? És el firmament? El cel mateix sota aquestes voltes, aquí, en aquesta immensa...
I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you in the next one.